What's up, coffee drinkers? I'm Luke,
And I'm Chad.
and we are the Coffee Nerds. We'll try out a coffee, let you know what we think, and close with some awesome trivia. And today we're going way back into the history of video games, diving into what came first, and contrary to popular belief, it isn't Pong. Find out after our coffee review. Speaking of, we'll be trying out Forto today. Coffee shot. This is organic. It says sleep is overrated.
Oh, yes, it is. This one's the vanilla latte.
Yes. Did you shake yours? I shake a little bit.
I shook mine up, yeah.
Okay. Alright, one gulp. Downing it all.
Downing it all.
That's good. Supposedly they brew it longer than regular beans. That's what it says on the container.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Definitely has some coffee in it. It's coffee flavor.
Yeah.
And then it's not too heavy on the sweet or the flavoring.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's well balanced.
Yeah, well balanced.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
We'll let you know in the comments if it affected us adversely, drinking an entire cup of coffee in a shot.
Yeah, not too bad at all.
Yeah. I believe they have a black flavor as well. I'd be interested in trying that one if I can find it.
Yeah, that'd be a good one to try.
I know I've seen a couple of those around, but the vanilla latte seems to be the most popular. That's definitely the one I see the most.
Yeah, definitely a good little thing for the go, for the road.
Ease.
If you don't have time to make a cup of coffee.
Well, if you're too busy to make a cup of coffee, you should make time.
Yeah, right? All right.
Shot. Put a coffee shot in your coffee.
Yeah,
That actually might be kind of good.
it would be good.
At Caribou, they call it a depth charge.
Okay.
You add espresso shot to your coffee.
That would be interesting.
It's way too much caffeine. It's terrible. Only not for the faint of heart. Only for if you're really tired. So, video game history got a slow start over many years, with several small contributions building up over time. The earliest known electronic game was the cathode ray tube amusement device, that name, which may be the only analog video game ever made, using no computers at all. This game worked by projecting beams of light across plastic targets, like a primitive version of the popular NES game Duck Hunt.
In 1950 came a giant version of tic-tac-toe called Birdie the Brain, which allowed you to play against an enormous computer. The computer was built just for tic-tac-toe, and that was the only game it could play. In 1951, another giant computer was built for a single game, this time the Chinese strategy game Nim.
Whether these qualify as true video games is debatable. They certainly don't fit the modern definition. One game that might is Tennis for Two, a game built by physicist William Higginbotham in 1958 to liven up a dull expedition. Exhibition. An exhibition. A dull exhibition. She sells seashells by the seashore. He thought an interactive computer game would do the trick.
The game was just bright lines and a ball against a black screen, played with two giant silver boxes for controllers, but it worked, and it captured the attention of the attendees, attracting long lines of people eager to play.
Computer Space in 1971 was the first arcade game, as well as the first commercially released video game. Prior games had been mostly tech demos and experiments passed around between scientists and engineers. In Computer Space, players controlled a spaceship on a monochrome screen and attempted to take down flying saucers. It was complicated, though, and not incredibly popular. It wasn't until a little game called Pong, released in 1972, that video games really caught on.
Very cool. I
And
did not know all of that about that.
yeah,
I didn't know any of that.
I know. I knew video games predated Pong by quite a bit, but I didn't know that they started that far back.
Yeah,
The cathode ray tube amusement device was built around 1948, by the way. I think I forgot to put the date in there.
yeah, it's really cool. It's come a long way since then.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, this has been Coffee Nerds. We will see you next week.
Bye bye.
It's your pal Copy the Cub. Thanks for checking out this week's episode of Coffee Nerds. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks. Bye. I love you.